Hey. Coach J back again with another B4P talk. So listen, you guys, this is what I came on here for today. This is what inspired it because I just got off the phone with one of the members and they were so upset. And they were upset because this person kept on saying that they were tired. Bills was just overwhelming them. They believe that they manifested, this life or the current situation that they're in. And when I say manifested, meaning that they spoke it into existence, meaning where they were at, where they are in this moment, saying that they just wanted to be a time where they didn't have to worry about money and bills. But where they are currently didn't match up. And it was a totally opposite from what I was thinking when they said that they manifested. I don't want to give y'all the so forgive me. But anyway, and I had to stop and pause because I am a motivator. I am a coach. So at some point when I continually hear the same thing and you keep repeating the same thing over and over, sometimes it can come off short and just like it's no consideration for what you got going on. But what I do is I take it to a pause like a coach. If you're on the basketball court, the coach knows that you can shoot. The coach knows that you can shoot, but what they're going to do is they're going to encourage you to try it a different way. So after a while, if you keep repeating the same cycle, I had to stop. So stop and take a pause and readjust what they were saying to me. After I consumed everything that they were saying to me, I had to stop and say pause. I literally said pause. Take a moment and breathe. Sit still and breathe. Never mind, I'm at work. We ain't supposed to be doing this. But sit still and breathe because you're in the classroom and it's never a loss. It's always a lesson. Always. It is always a lesson. It is never a loss. And I had to tell the person to pause and remember that when you are on your back, I had one of my favorite motivational speakers. If you fall on your back, Les Brown said, if you fall on your back, make sure you fall on your back so you can look up and get up. Denzel Washington says, fall forward. So I had to say, wait a minute, pause, what you doing? Sometimes I can pick up on the energy with people and I can tell how I can speak to them. But you can't talk to everybody like that. And I said, what you doing? Tighten up. Was my exact words. What are you doing? Tighten up. Because fall forward. What are you doing? What I'm hearing from you right now is you have gave me 5 reasons why you can't do what you spoke into existence. You're thinking about it totally opposite from where you should be. If you want to be in a situation where you don't want to worry about money, you don't want to worry about bills, then put yourself financially in a situation where you can do it. Easier said than done. But you don't have time to complain and to make up excuses. You don't have time. Take a moment, gather your thoughts, gather yourself, compose yourself, and then figure out a plan. Come up with a plan. It may not work the way you said it was going to work or the way you planned for it to work. But what we going to do? You're going to fall forward. You're going to fall forward. Why? Because you just fell on your back. So make sure you look up and get up. So I told him, I said, get up. I told him, get up. What you doing? Tighten up. Get up. You manifested or you spoke into existence the life that you desired. If you spoke this life that you desired, what are you doing to accomplish it? You're in the classroom. And if you're in the classroom, the professor, in order to pass the exam when you're in college, if you want to pass the exam, you must study for the exam, right? And if you do not pass the exam is what, 60% of your grade? If you don't pass the exam, then you must retake the course. So you must learn the lesson. So are you going to keep repeating the same lesson or are you going to get up? Get up. What you doing? I'm speaking to somebody. Get up. What are you doing? It is never a loss. It is always a lesson. You would never know what joy felt like if you never experienced the pain. You would never know what joy felt like if you never experienced pain. It is always a lesson, never a loss. Never a loss. What are you doing? Tighten up. Tighten up. I tell myself this is how I this is how I talk to myself too. What you doing? What are you doing? I look at myself in the mirror and say, what are you doing? Fall forward. Find a place. Put your eye on it and go towards that direction. And if you get off track, stand back up. You can't go no further down than where you are. When you feel like you have hit rock bottom, The only place there is to go is up. The only place. Get up. Get up. Go get the job that you need. Go start that business. Don't feel like if your wife making more money than you, start the business. Everybody don't need to be making the same amount of money. If you got the house, why does somebody else need the house? Now, y'all, what I hear is you got more money. Sell one of the houses. Create or rent it out. Create revenue. But whatever you do, work together. Work by yourself. Find you a coach. Find you a mentor. Do something. Quitting is not an option. Quitting is not an option. How many people, I got some of the closest people to me that have lost their parents. They have lost, what am I like doing now? They have lost they might have lost their pet. They may have lost some of the closest people to them. But guess what they had to do? They had to continue on. Life does not stop. Life does not stop, and quitting is not an option. Get up. So I'm encouraging you. I can't tell you how long to endure or what to endure, but quitting is not an option. So I encourage somebody today, the same way sometimes you got to encourage yourself. So I am here to edify today and encourage somebody to get up. Go look up Les Brown. When you fall on your back so you can look up and get up. I keep on hearing I'm hungry. So you guys be encouraged. Share this with somebody who you want to know quitting is not an option, and encourage them to don't quit. Get up. Pass the test this time. You'll never be back in this place again. Y'all holler at your girl.